having one of those days where that light isn't doing me any favours. Would you mind if I did a video with sunglasses on? I can't do that, can I? Should there be a cure for autism? Big topic. One that comes up quite a lot in the autism conversation. On my atypical trailer reaction, I said I don't actually know many autistic people that would say they wish they were normal. Turns out there's actually quite a lot of people that do wish they were normal, which is why I thought it would be a good time to make this video. Whenever I hear this question, my initial reaction is always like, no, obviously not, no. But if you ask someone else that question, it may be something completely different. I appreciate that I'm at a point on the spectrum where I can do some things independently, I'm quite good verbally, I'm alright with communication. Fair enough, don't like strangers, because strangers are Other than that, I think all round, I don't think I have it particularly bad. I'm saying that now, when I'm next having a meltdown, I probably won't be thinking that. In fact, in that BBC video, which I'm going to link to above here, the what not to say to an autistic people, one of the questions there is, would you have it cured if you could? And everyone's like, no, because it's part of who I am. Which, yes, of course it is. A lot of autism is part of your personality. There's very blurry lines there. But if we look at autism as a whole in the areas of it, are there certain areas that would actually benefit from being cured? So I was thinking, for me, like my whole not being able to cope with routines, multitasking, attention switching, that's just all part of my personality. You know, well, yes, fair enough, it's because I'm autistic, but you know what I mean, blurry lines. That's something I live with and I'm happy living with because that's all I know. However, there's things like the sensory side of things, the sensory processing. A lot of people on the autistic spectrum experience hypersensitivity and hyposensitivity. Some people don't. Lucky. But anyone who does experience hypersensitivity or hyposensitivity, or both, I think I experience both. Yeah, I do. I just manage my sensory overload. I just wear sunglasses, I wear earplugs. But it would be pretty cool to not have to do all that. The best way I can experience what I think as neurotypical sensory system is when I'm drunk. Probably not a very good example to give because I am drunk and my memory is probably not the best. You've seen what I'm like drunk. If you haven't seen what I'm like drunk, I actually can't believe I'm linking to this video because it's kind of one of the videos I wish I hadn't put up, but it's funny, so meh. But when I'm drunk, I don't get affected by loud stuff. I still get affected by flashing lights, don't get me wrong, because that can set me off into meltdown. But I can cope with loud music and stuff. I can cope with busy a lot better. Busy places for me is all about sensitivity. I get too crowded and stuff. I feel like people are in my personal space. So again, if we could cure the sensory side of thing, that would actually be an improvement. That would definitely be something that would really help me in day-to-day life. Of course, that's the sensory side of things though. Like, what else with autism is there that would be quite nice to change? There's the whole empathy thing, as in understanding and relating to others, but I've not really known any different anything in my life. I haven't got the social imagination to be able to imagine what it's like to be able to imagine what other people think. That was a mouthful. You know, I have my own equivalent of empathy, which is all like loads of equations and stuff. So I don't think that's anything I particularly want to change. Socially with friends, yeah, of course it would be easier, but I think I'm coping all right at the moment and I have my moments. But yeah, I do wish it was easier to know how to do with friendships and relationships and all that stuff. But like with anyone on the planet, autistic or not, you just learn. Let me just look at my diagnosis letter. This is the copy of the one I took to someone in the city. I can't show you it. Oh, my little postcard from Gary. It's so cute, isn't it? So if we look at the areas I'm impaired, social skills impairment, yes, I really struggle. Over time, I've just worked out the ways of how to deal with it on a manageable level. Same with communication skills. Attention switching, I'm just not very good at that. I don't know how that could be cured. I really don't understand the sensation of multitasking, so that would be really odd to then start experiencing. Attention to detail, well, that's not an impairment, that's a skill. So really for me, the only thing that I would possibly want curing was the sensory stuff. But then it's the question of, if they did find a cure, I say they, by they I mean the American charity that's really pushing for a cure, even though people don't understand why. The thing is, would I really want to trade that off for the amount of skills that I'd lose? Would I lose the skills? Would I lose the ability to know every single word to the film of Hercules? Would I not be able to remember every single name of Jessie J's songs and when they came out and what order they came out in? Would I lose the ability to look at things objectively? Would I start thinking with emotions and stuff that get in the way? It's an interesting question, and I know I've literally just said everything from my perspective. There may be people on the spectrum that really struggle in certain areas and would love for a cure. They'd think, oh god, this is brilliant. But for me, if a cure ever came up, I don't think I'd ever use it. So should there be a cure? Yeah, fair enough, there should be, if there's anyone who wants to use it. Is there anyone who wants to use it? That's a different question. So I think we'll just leave that American charity, that we know who they are, we don't want to speak of their name. We'll just leave them to finding a cure, and if they find something, great. It may not be the best received, I might be completely wrong, it might be well received. What I want to know today, let's completely open this up in the comments. Let's have a great big discussion. In the comments below, let me know of any parts of your autism that you'd be like, yeah, fair enough, I want rid of that, please. Answer the question that's the title of the video, should there be a cure? I think most people will agree with me, yeah, fair enough, make it if there's anyone who wants it, but that's what I want to know. Would you be one of the people that's like, no, don't want it? Let me know that if there was a cure for autism, would you use it? Talk to each other too in the comments, please. Thank you very much for watching. Knox.